Days that can feel so long, I've been hanging on to a sad love song. Nights never came to dawn, they went on and on when you pulled me out. And before I knew it, I became all about you. I became all about you. And before I knew it, I became all about you. I became all about you. And before I knew
Okay. We don't need anything else. Like,
Well, you have to remember to tap the cameras.
yeah, and he will be able to get this footage, right?
Yeah.
No matter, okay.
I don't know.
Okay, you need to work on that while I pull up our...
nights were my only friend, my distraction when you pulled me out. And before I knew it, I became all about you.
Caroline.
Your dog looks like it would do drugs on the side.
Yeah.
And before I knew
Okay, let's start.
All right.
Okay, since you're in the driver's seat, Derrick, do you want to say welcome back? Do the intro?
Let's do this. All right. Hey, guys. I know I'm looking a little different today. My name is Alex Munoz, and I am your host, As Mayor. We got some good topics for you guys today, including WcDonald's, is it Nike, the new Nike uniform, other interesting
Olivia
topics. Olivia Rodrigo?
Oh, yeah.
My future wife, guys. We're talking.
Oh, okay.
I tried to get her
And
on here,
Jameson.
but she's busy with
And
her
Urban
tour.
Outfitters.
That's the type of relationship we have where she, we're able to work long distance, So
Makes
she can have
sense.
her tour and I can do my podcast. It's a celebrity couple here. But
Okay.
Okay, let's do the first topic. The MLB new Nike uniform. Let's look at it.
We're just looking at... There's just scroll down. Don't watch the video. It's just baseball. Just all the funny tweets.
Okay, this is from Bobby Mullins. Last year versus this year's replica jersey offering from the fine folks at MLB, Nike, and Fanatics. Is that how you say it?
I think so.
Last year's being on the left and this year's on the right. I have a lot to say, so bear with me here. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off right away with these new jerseys offerings.
She doesn't say anything. You don't get to see what she says.
What do you mean?
Like she says, I have a lot to say, but...
Oh, yeah. She doesn't even
But
say
yeah,
anything.
I think they just look cheaper, and then people are just like making funny memes that like they're see-through.
yeah, I do not like these at all.
Why did the toilet paper roll down the hill?
Why?
To get to the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, like that one.
Okay, don't-
Okay, I don't know what that means, but you can literally see his
Yeah,
jersey
yeah,
in
that's
his
what-
pants.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, that's what they're all commenting.
Yeah. I saw a lot of TikToks about this.
See, I
You should have
didn't.
found the TikToks. You should have found the
I
TikToks.
didn't know.
TikToks.
I haven't seen any of this.
Derrick, you saw them too, right?
I did not.
What?
I'm not very active on TikTok.
Oh.
As an advertiser, aspiring advertiser, I could probably.
I guess I haven't been that active this week.
So for the last few days on social media, the new Major League Baseball uniforms have been all the rage. As you can see here, this is the old. Nice, good wording, good lettering. It just looks nice. Now, here's the new. Not so nice. It just looks, look, not great. So that led to a lot of talk about the jerseys. People didn't love them. But then this photo sparked a new conversation. The pants. Are they see-through? Are the new pants literally see-through? It turns out that answer is yes. The new pants are quite literally see-through, and that led to some interesting photos. There's this photo of Casey Schmidt. And then the worst of them all, there's this photo where, look, this is ridiculous. This has to be fixed. This has to be fixed.
So yeah, these are the kind of videos I've been seeing.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of that.
That was a good one though. That was really in depth.
Yeah, that was good, but yeah, that's stupid. Nike, fix it.
Yeah, I really don't like it. I think this will negatively impact Nike for sure.
I think they just want to increase viewership and then.
You need to talk into your mic. I cannot hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
That's better, yeah.
Okay. I think that they just want to increase MLB viewership and they're trying new avenues.
Yeah, maybe, but also I feel like, in general, I feel like clothes just look cheaper now. And
That is true.
Maybe this will just start
I
that
agree.
conversation. Like, yeah, like I feel like all clothing stores are now just using like cheaper and cheaper
Mm-hmm.
Cheaper
Like,
labor, cheaper
materials to like, yeah, and like our clothes just aren't as.
Yeah, this is crazy though. I hope they fix it for the poor players. I can't imagine being a player
Yeah.
and like that one guy. Like, did you see that photo?
Yeah.
Like,
mean-
that's on the internet now forever.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
I mean, welcome to
Damn.
being a celebrity, I guess.
I don't know.
That's like such an easy like fix. Maybe they'll go to like Adidas for their jerseys.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, next is McDonald's. Derrick, this is your passion. So
Yeah,
let's
I
talk
thought
about
that was a typo. I didn't get the W, but it's not a typo.
No, it's not.
McDonald's. Okay, let's talk about McDonald's and anime. Derrick, take it away.
Okay. So, if you guys have been paying attention to the airwaves, McDonald's just launched a new campaign called WcDonald's, inspired by anime. So, if you guys are anime fans like me, you may have seen in a lot of shows and movies that instead of using McDonald's, they have the brand called WcDonald's. to
Oh,
avoid
see, I didn't
copyright.
get it.
And then so McDonald's did a play on this. They're doing a WcDonald's campaign where they're basically like targeting anime fans, but instead, usually they actually only target anime fans in Japan, but now they're making it a more worldwide campaign targeting them across the globe, which is very appreciated. So beginning on February 26th, which is tomorrow for us, they will be introducing 2 new items, which are the WcDonald's sauce, the savory chili McDonald's sauce, and then the McDonald's chicken nuggets. So, I am not a big.
Oh, we have a guest.
I have a guest.
Derrick, would you like to let them in?
I will.
Let's see who this guest is.
Password.
Let me in.
Welcome.
Are we recording already?
Yeah, we have a guest coming later, so you're in Derrick's spot now.
For the guest too? No.
Okay, do you need to fix his camera?
No, you should probably turn the mic volume up.
That would explain why I couldn't hear you, Derrick.
This is my first time.
told you.
This is my first time sitting in this
That's
chair.
All that crap you were talking about. We don't need you.
Does that
Alex.
mean
I
anything
never
we've
said that.
already isn't good?
I never said that.
Wait,
I thought
Alex.
we should wait.
It's probably very low. I could probably edit it to like crank it up.
Okay, good,
Who
because
talked
we really
the
don't have
most?
enough time.
Yeah.
Probably me and Caroline have talked the most, and it's Derrick's mic that was down.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex, sit down so we can get your thing figured out. Should we just
All right.
fix it a little bit?
Welcome back to Ads on Air, episode 2.
Too late.
Too late.
Too late.
No, he's camera 1, and we need to. How do I do it?
Wait, put the camera on me. Okay, then click camera 1 on that, and then adjust it.
Camera 1 starting position or.
There you go.
No, go zoom it in a little bit. More. And then put it down arrow a few times. Yeah. One more.
You don't want your head off. Okay, there you go. Okay.
This is a good seat.
Yeah, those are the better seats. We're
Low-key.
awkwardly like.
Yeah, like
Oh,
this I can feel like I can
I like
watch
that.
it.
I like
Is there a
This
difference
side of
between
my
the
face
seats?
better. So then, like when I watch
see.
the videos, I'm like, I look awful. Like I'd rather sit here.
Oh, okay.
Because you're getting more side
the-
profile.
Yeah,
I
because I'm talking to
see.
you. Because unless I talk
I
like
do
this.
like how I
Okay.
look on that side.
Okay.
Is the audio coming out of the computer?
No one know. I don't.
I thought for sure I was gonna walk in here and you guys weren't even gonna have it recording. You're just gonna be talking and forget to push the record button.
I was scared about that.
That would have been funny.
We were a little chaotic at the beginning too because we didn't know we were
I'm
trying
so
to figure
excited
it out.
to watch the footage. I'm just gonna leave that in.
That's gonna be the camera just going all over the place.
I do feel like it was a little rough.
Oh wait, pause it.
Okay.
I just went to McDonald's I should say this morning, but late last night, and I was like, why is my box of my chicken nuggets in Chinese? It was like all like, I was like, I thought for sure, well, whatever, one of these languages that I didn't know. I thought for sure that it was like I was like, did they run out of boxes and like they just shipped them from China or I don't misprint or something?
Well, it's anime.
Now you know.
Now you know. Okay. From the creators of the world's most iconic animes. Let's go. Wait, I have a question, Derek. When you were explaining this, so this is at every McDonald's?
It should be, or at least most of them. Like, which one did you go to?
The one on the bypass by the entrance to Bloomington.
Okay. Well, I assume it's at least at all the. I don't know. I should be at most of them. But so basically what they're doing is they're playing into this whole WcDonald's thing to anime fans. So like you guys saw, they're going to be releasing 4 anime episodes to help promote the brand. And it's going to be in like different anime genres. So they're going to have action, romance, that kind of thing. They're going to have a bunch of like different anime characters. Like I think there's like this talking burger that they're going to have and like this, a bunch of different like unique McDonald's characters. As you saw, it's made by a very popular studio Period, who made Naruto and Bleach, which are some of the biggest animes ever. And then, like Alex said, they're going to have anime art on the, or manga art on the containers. It's going to be actually done by a Japanese manga artist. So they're just like going all in to, done by White and Kennedy, Katie's agency crush.
Agency crush.
I like them too.
But okay, Katie and Alex's agency crush. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So what is anime?
So it's basically Japanese cartoons.
It's super popular.
Okay, yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
yeah. I've like heard of it. It's just cartoons.
Yeah, it's Japanese cartoons.
Are they releasing this like on YouTube, like the episodes?
So they're releasing it on. There's going to be like a unique link that with the QR code.
Crunchyroll.
What?
It's not going to be on Crunchyroll.
I listen, for the record, I hate anime. I've never watched, so I shouldn't say I hate it, but I just remember like in high school watching all the YouTubers, they'd be like, use my code for Crunchyroll. It's like the anime Netflix or something.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, I always thought the
Wait,
name was
so
like
yeah, where do you
Crunchyroll.
watch it? Not on
So
Netflix or
it's gonna
anything?
it's gonna be on like their website. They're gonna have this like new website, this QR code that you can access. I think with the packaging, and then also they're gonna be doing TV spots for it.
Yeah, but where do you watch like anime in general?
Oh,
It's on
Crunchyroll,
different things.
Netflix. So that's what I wanted to talk
it is
about.
on Netflix.
So since it's growing, like anime is growing in like huge with our generation with Gen Z, like 66% of 16 to 34-year-olds in the past couple of years say that they like anime. 42% of Gen Z, and then 25% of Gen Z adults identify as anime fans. So the demand is growing. So you can see like these brands that are like, what?
Identify as anime fans.
Okay. But you can see that brands are like leading into this because this is a huge campaign. Like all over my LinkedIn, I saw a bunch of people like reposting it. I reposted it, and it's become such a big thing. Like I said, they're not only promoting it in Japan anymore. Now they're promoting it in America and other countries because it's becoming such a big thing. So I want to ask you guys, like, what do you guys think about the campaign overall? First, like about the idea.
I think it's very smart because I have noticed anime as like becoming a bigger thing in America specifically because I know I have quite a few friends who have gotten into it. Personally, I don't think it's necessarily for me. I think it's kind of cringy when I see girls dressing up and doing the like animated anime.
Yeah, I agree on that part. Like, I don't dress. I just
I
watch
think
it.
that kind of ruined it for me, to be honest. Maybe I like cast typed like
Yeah,
just that
there's
entire.
definitely like a stare. I don't know. It's just like with Derrick, with the exception of maybe Derrick, when people say like, yeah, I'm a big anime fan, I'm like, well, I could have guessed that. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I feel like
but
it's becoming less and less like I could have guessed that, but I did
Right.
like in middle school and high school when they said they were anime fans, it was like, oh, of course. Like,
However, in high school, I would go to the anime club meetings because they were a lot. Well, it was probably like I ran.
oh,
on the,
I think you identify as an anime fan.
No, 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 no. Hold on.
45%.
I don't identify. I ran for like
The president of the club.
no, the president of like the entire student body, and part of what I ran on was like, I'm gonna like intertwine everyone and make us like all connected or whatever. And so part of that was going to at least one meeting of every club. But anime club was low key kind of, it smelled horrible in there.
Oh.
But they would have like Mario Kart competitions and stuff. I was gonna say okay. Maybe it's just because it's new or whatever and the word hasn't gotten out. But now that Derrick says about his LinkedIn post, I do remember going through my email and it's like, you get the emails from like LinkedIn and it's like, Derrick Brown posted about, and it was like, it's like a preview. It's like, Derrick Brown posted about, oh my, OMG, I love anime and blah, blah, blah,
That's
blah.
not what I said. That's not what I said.
Synopsis.
Check him out on LinkedIn.
But I read that, and then last night, I mean, maybe it was the fact that it was 4:45 in the morning, and I was getting chicken nuggets at McDonald's, and I wasn't thinking about, like, LinkedIn or campaigns or whatever, but I just remember, like, maybe I was just confused, but I got the box. It was, like, Japanese. It had the Japanese writing all over it, and I still didn't know what it was about. And that was after I already heard about the campaign via Derrick's LinkedIn post. So I think for people who are not in tune with it, might be kind of hard to like know what's going on. Like there was no poster, there was no sign.
I will say also, I do think, is this for like Happy Meals? Is like what they're doing?
No,
Because,
it's
like,
just two new menu items. It's like the Wick Nuggets and then the sauce. So it's not necessarily a kid's thing.
And then what'd you order?
10-piece chicken nugget.
So it was like it was on the bag.
It was on the box.
That's
I
why
wish
I'm
I would have
confused.
known.
Why'd
I
you
would
get a
have
box? I thought only Happy Meals came in box.
chicken
the
nuggets
chicken-
come
the
in
chicken
box.
nuggets.
Oh, chicken nugget box.
Chicken box.
You just throw it in the bag raw dog. You just put out your hands, they drop the chicken nuggets.
That's not what I was thinking. So
I know what you were thinking. The Happy
There's
Meal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wait, that's crazy that they're putting it on like the food boxes though. I feel like those have always been labeled as McDonald's.
No, I feel like not.
I
Really?
mean, I'm sure it had the McDonald's logo on it, but other than that, it was.
I wanna
We could
look up
probably
a
find a
photo.
picture. Look up.
Yeah, look it up.
Chicken nugget box.
Wick Nuggets.
Wait,
Wick
Derrick.
nuggets or whatever. That sounds
Is
like a slur.
WcDonald's kind of like how the pair phones and like Nickelodeon shows?
Yeah, it's exactly
Okay.
that, but it's usually done in anime. Yeah, it's exactly that.
Okay, then I like that they're like, I don't, maybe like some like brands would be mad at that, but like I like how they're incorporating it into their.
It's right here. This is the bag.
Just that.
Oh.
See, I
Wait,
don't think I
there
got
you
a special bag.
Well, the thing doesn't start till Monday, so
I can't
there's
continue
probably not
scrolling.
that many pictures on the
Ah,
internet.
crap. We gotta.
I mean, but
We
no,
gotta
Alex
raise
said
dues so we can get
the
it
packaging
added.
is already out. That's just
No, true.
Well,
the
maybe
video
just
spots.
maybe McDonald's corporate's gonna listen to this, and the Bloomington manager's gonna get fired.
Yeah, because he wasn't supposed to do it.
But when I got a regular I got a regular bag, a regular experience, and
The bag was normal.
That would throw you off then if it's like
I lit-
your nuggets
everything-
are labeled in
my
Japanese.
fries
It was
were
probably
normal.
just someone working accident, or they ran out of things and like, shoot, we got to
And
use
they already
these.
Yeah.
yeah. That could have been it.
That's probably
Even
what
though
it
we're
was.
not supposed to yet.
The upside down arches though feels like bad luck.
I know
Do you know
what
what I
you mean,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
Isn't like Japanese culture like superstitious?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah. But I guess not here.
Just
I
looking
guess
at it.
this doesn't count. But
They should have incorporated like the Hamburglar and all the different like characters that they have into anime people.
Use existing characters instead of creating new ones.
I agree. That's what I think.
Yeah. I mean, for me, as an anime fan, like, this art style is, like, what grabbed me, and I feel like that's what grabbed all anime fans. Just seeing this art style, like, that's just so iconic to us, and that's just, like, that's like part of the big reason we're into like this medium. So just seeing that automatically is what got me interested in it and what made me read about it, even though I'm not a big McDonald's person.
Is Pokemon anime or no?
Technically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was holding something.
Just wondering. It just reminds me of Pokemon.
Yeah.
My brother was into Pokemon.
Caroline's like a mom or something.
Literally.
Is Pokemon? Now, is Pokemon? Does that count?
I don't know. I think they could have done something cool with this like style, but still incorporating their characters that they own. Like, or not own.
I mean, maybe the new
have.
characters will become icons.
Maybe,
going
but
forward.
I think
because they wanted to do like they have a Gundam, like a robot, which is like very Japanese or anime inspired. So I think they wanted characters that are more for the medium instead of like their own characters, which are kind of westernized and Americanized. I think that's what the thought process behind that was.
Personally, I think I'd be more into it if it were people that I recognized.
Yeah, like I want to see like an Asian Grimace.
Yeah, well, but like a Grimace, like instead of this hamburger head, like make Grimace something weird like that. And I don't know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, though, definitely.
And like this guy that could totally be the Hamburglar. Like it could be like subtle things that like resemble whatever.
Yeah,
like
agree.
they could just. I think that would have been better.
Yeah.
But I think it's a really cool thing, and
and I
just don't like the sounds that they make.
yeah, that's what the girls do on TikTok. That like I randomly come on my For You page and they're like dressed up crazy, and then they're like, oh,
It's just like how can you have to watch that with like headphones or something like in
just
public.
Don't watch those shows. That's not every single anime out there.
Every single anime clip, whatever I've seen, is the girls are always making like those noises.
I don't know. I haven't been exposed to anime like at all.
yeah.
You don't have any friends.
Maybe
who are
I
into
haven't
it?
really given it a shot.
Because I was going to ask, I think one of my questions
No.
was, like, do you guys, like, how many of your friends or family members, people that you know, are into it?
I have 2 good friends that are into it. I mean, other than that, but also like one of my friends, she learned Japanese as like a language in high school or whatever, and the other one, she's always really been into like Japanese culture and like Asian culture. Like she's studying abroad in Korea right now.
Yeah, this girl I used to talk to tried to make me get into anime, and that obviously didn't last long.
That's why you broke up with her, because you were like, I'm not watching.
We never. That was in the interview process. That's question 3. Do you watch anime?
Okay.
And if they do, I direct them to you, Derrick.
No, please go ahead. Go ahead. I'm open.
Anime, IKEA.
You'll see when you're editing this podcast.
All of Derrick's favorites.
Derrick goes on a 10-minute tangent at the beginning about how he loves Olivia Rodrigo.
I didn't. It
You'll
wasn't
see
about
that.
how I loved her. It's how we are navigating our relationship with her on tour.
That he's
Navigating
dating.
what?
Our relationship.
He is in a one-sided relationship with Olivia.
Oh, right. Yeah,
It'll
she's
be
probably
two-sided
busy,
when she
so
gets
it's...
back.
Okay, let's talk
He's
about
got a
her.
girlfriend that goes
tour
to another
just
school.
started.
It's been iconic on TikTok.
I know, it's my entire For You page. I might go in Milwaukee, March 16th.
You're gonna buy those $400 tickets?
I'm not. My mommy. Wait, cut that out. She watches it.
No, do not cut
No,
that out. Mrs. Komar, I applaud you for buying those tickets for your daughter.
It's just because I'm not going
my
on the
mom
spring
wouldn't.
break. And so that's my spring break.
Okay, I'm not going on spring break. My mom said, okay, sitting at home.
Oh my God, okay.
Walk the dog.
You guys all know. I'm like
I'm like, okay.
I'm a die-hard Olivia Rodrigo fan. Like, since before she, like, came music. Like,
Since like the High School Music.
yeah, since High School Musical, the
musical
series.
show.
Not
Like,
Bizarre Park.
no, I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch Bizarre?
I don't know. I mean, like, I saw it. I wasn't like a die-hard Bizarre
I
Park
watched
fan.
that only because Jake Paul was on it and I wanted to see what it was like.
No, I just loved High School Musical, so I watched when that came out, and then she like did a song for the thing. We've already talked about Olivia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We're not
let's,
talking about
get
her
into her crumble.
Hold on,
But
wait,
yeah.
you want to know who is also Olivia Rodrigo fan? I think.
You?
No. Well, yeah, I do have a few songs on my playlist, but Joe. our ad club advisor, because my first impression of him the first day, well, not the first day we met because I met him the previous school year, but the first day of fall semester this year, he came into our class and we were all just sitting there, it's like waiting for people to like show up, and he was mumbling under his breath Olivia Rodrigo song.
Which one?
I don't know. He just walked into class. He's like, met a guy in the summer, and I looked at him.
No way. Okay, well, anyway, her tour started.
Joe, if you're listening,
Really
I
hope I
remember
can
that
go.
about you.
It looks amazing. But she did a partnership with Crumble and made a cookie.
And it's only in Crumbles when she's in the town.
And it's only
think
for
that's
an
sad.
hour before.
What?
That's what I read. I don't know if that's true. Or, I mean, it must
That's
be true.
crazy.
I know. Like, they should definitely have it at least the day.
I think that, to be honest, I think they should have kept whatever this cookie is for like 3 months or whatever it is. And
No, that's like against
I think-
Crumble.
but they have
Yeah.
the chocolate chip or whatever. I wanted to try it, but she's not even coming to Indiana, so I will never try this. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to drive to a different state to get this.
I would say definitely
while
do it
she's
like
there.
nationwide for a week as like
Well,
one
I
of
think,
the
it's, I think it's
specialty
when you're at
ones.
the concert, though. Like, if you go to a
Yeah.
different state for the concert, then you also get the crumble cookie.
But an hour before, like you're not the
I
people
don't
that
like
are
the
going
hour
to.
before.
Crazy.
That might be wrong, but that's what I read. Oh, yeah,
Can we
let's
fact
watch.
check
Let's
this?
watch.
It honestly doesn't even look that good, but I want to
it
try
honestly
it.
doesn't even look like. Personally, I wouldn't. That's not like a kind of cookie I would want, but I would so get it.
Let's
Yeah.
say my mouth's
Exactly.
over here
People want it for
watering.
Olivia. They don't want it for the actual cookie.
Yeah.
I just want to try it. It just looks so out there.
Yeah.
Well, someone was probably linked the
Wait, can you go back to the video
the
Yeah.
recipe online.
and then look at the like little because it's from Crumble. Look at the little like text on. It's like scroll down.
description?
Yeah, I think that's where I read it's an hour. Oh wait, no, just kidding. Oh yeah.
Where?
Oh, wait one.
The treat will be available as an extra menu item for 1 week only at Crumble locations near her tour venues.
Oh wait, maybe it's all week. It wasn't one.
Okay, so
one hour.
the locations that in the city that she goes to, it'll be a part of their weekly menu.
That's what it is. Sorry, not an hour.
I
Before.
love
I was gonna say.
Crumble's videography. Just like their TikTok ads and stuff that I got, like even before
Their TikToks are good.
I knew what they were about, I would get their TikToks and I'm like, this whoever's behind this is like good. Like they always pick a good song. I'm a big fan of companies that use copyrighted music and like shell out the money especially every single week to do it, just because I'm personally a believer that it's always worth it because like songs have like associated like
I agree.
memories with them and like
Yeah.
everyone wants to use royalty free music. I think it separates you.
They're also doing a giveaway. They're giving away tickets to her Salt Lake City show and a Crumble box signed by her, which I feel like they could do more, like more tickets than just one.
I feel like they could also give away
Yeah.
some like,
Or I guess
merch.
it's one show, 2 tickets, but
Yeah, it's 1 winner, 2 tickets.
yeah.
How do you
Salt
enter the
Lake
contest?
City.
On their Instagram.
Like, what do you have to do? Do you have to
Instagram.
like
Oh,
post?
Salt Lake City, isn't that where High School Musical the musical takes place?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
maybe.
High School Musical, the musical, like the actual Broadway musical.
The show.
There's no Broadway musical, is there?
I don't know. You're
I'm
the
pretty
High School
sure it takes.
Musical fan.
I am like.
No, I thought it was Albuquerque.
What? No, I'm pretty sure it's Salt Lake City. Let's look it up. School Musical.
While we're doing that, we never covered the Crumble Cookie rebrand.
I have that on here as a side one
Oh,
if we
it is.
want to look at it, yeah.
It's very simple, but I think it's cool.
Utah. They shoot.
Oh. They shoot in Albuquerque. We were both right.
Yeah.
It's fictionally in Albuquerque. It's set. It's filmed in Utah.
Because they use the actual school
Yeah.
that's in. Yeah, okay. Okay, we were both right.
Okay, yeah, we can talk about the Crumble rebrand. I put that in. That was November of last year. And this is a TikTok that explains it really well.
Crumble Cookies just went through a rebrand. Let's talk about it. Well, actually not Crumble Cookies. It's now called Crumble, and they dropped the cookies. They also made that pink brighter and a lot more fun, and they also dropped that baker graphic on top of the logo. If you're a brand marketer, you're not surprised by this rebrand, and you're not surprised that Crumble Cookies is now Crumble. Let's look at Wendy's. Wendy's used to be Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers to tie it to hamburgers to build that association, but as people knew it was a hamburger brand, it's just Wendy's. Same with Starbucks. It used to be Starbucks coffee, and now it's Starbucks. Also, what I love about this rebrand is I actually think people are going to understand this brand way more. If you do the squint test, you'll be able to see that's pink, it's crumble, the font's actually bigger on the packaging, so you'll probably see it way better from afar. And the CEO said the whole goal is not really to be a rebrand, it's just to enhance the brand. And we can see that too with the graphics going from these to these more fun graphics that have a lot more movement. And if you see these graphics side by side, you can see that the old graphics were about cookies and baking, and the new graphics are more lifestyle, cookie brand. Overall, I'm giving this rebrand a 9.5 out of 10. Customers are not going to realize that big of a difference, and that's what makes a good rebrand.
They all look good.
I was gonna say I like the rebrand, but I like the old graphics better.
Yeah.
I think they match the new like logo and box better, in my opinion.
No, or I'm not a huge fan of either.
It's not that I don't like the new color and stuff. I think it's very well done. I don't know, something about crumble. Maybe I just have associated it so much with like those little, just random pictures.
I know what you mean.
The other ones look more like Snapchat stickers.
They remind me of Canva clip art.
Yeah.
Maybe that's my distaste for Canva.
I know you're a Canva hater.
I'm a Canva hater too.
supporter.
Screw Canva.
Canva.
I feel like a lot of people. I think Canva's really big now.
It's just it's
It is.
very
Easier, yeah.
user friendly.
It's great.
I never really use it, but
it's great. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a tool. Like, it's like hating like Google Docs or something. But
Yeah.
don't tell me
I hate PowerPoint.
that you're an advertising creative and you're like a senior using Canva. Or like,
yeah.
I'm gonna be the art
Like if you're not an
No,
illustrator,
no, but like
Okay.
I feel like they
Photoshop
do.
by that point.
I don't think art directors or anything.
No.
would.
If art directors
Or
using
like,
Canva,
or no,
at
but
their
like
agency,
people like making like consumer personas, like they use Canva.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a cheap,
Okay,
We were
that's
literally
like
asked to do that in
easy-
Kelly's class to use
Yeah.
Canva to
Yeah.
make personas.
Yeah.
And I think like people doing like social media managers that are like one-person teams for like small businesses and stuff. Like,
Yeah, like-
heck yeah,
yeah.
use Canva. Like, why wouldn't you? Like, it saves you time and
Yeah.
whatever.
But why
it's
didn't
just
you
like-
not
And you
like
can make presentations
Why didn't
very
these
nice.
art directors aren't using Canva?
Okay, I
Yeah.
do hate the presentation thing because it's just like so poor of a like platform in my opinion.
What?
To like make the
I'd be a Canva ambassador.
well,
Hit me up.
Yeah, maybe
me
they'll
You should get an internship with
sponsor
Canva.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, and then also for what's it called? Record Store Day. I didn't know this was a thing. I think it's April someday, or it's every year. Olivia, do you guys know who Noah Khan is?
Me and
Derrick.
Me and Katie love Noah
Oh, yay.
Kahan.
Well, he is coming out with his version of one of Olivia's songs called Lacey. And then
Lacey, and then she came out with Sixth Season. Do you?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love her version of it. It's so good.
That is
Yeah.
really the collab of the
It
century
really
for you.
is. It really is. Oh my god! And the fact that they just did it because they were friends and they were fans of each other makes it so much more special.
I know.
my
I
gosh.
kind of wish they did it like together, not like
Apart.
yeah.
I wish they
But
released
also,
it on Spotify.
I don't. Olivia like never does anything like that with anyone. So.
I agree. I think she was a genuine fan of his. I started. I was in class when I found out that the tickets had been sold out or whatever for Noah Khan's concert in Noblesville. And I was wearing his sweatshirt. One of the odds at the time, I was wearing his
Okay,
sweatshirt.
you guys are big
But-
fans.
And I almost started crying because I was like,
I offered
and
you
That's funny.
tickets.
I know you did. But I'm gonna be out of town also. So like, it was just like there was just no way I'm going kind of
Yeah.
thing. And I just got really upset. And this guy in front of me turned around and he was like, "Why? What are you upset about?" And I was like, "Oh, Noah Khan." And then I looked down and was wearing his sweatshirt. So
That's pretty
it
funny.
looked insane.
I only know that song and then that other song that's
my
popular
God.
that he.
I knew him
You're like wiping
way
your
back
tears
when.
with like a foam finger or something.
Did you go to him when he came to IU?
I didn't know. No, because I wasn't fans of.
He
I
came
wasn't.
at you.
I went
I wasn't a
last
fan
year.
of him
It was so good.
until for like a few
That's
months
cool.
ago when my friend put me onto him.
Man, I was a fan of him junior year of high school.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't even know
when
about him
he
last
was
time.
literally at
back
like
then.
40,000 followers. He's like
I literally just
Over
didn't
2
know it
million now.
existed until like
Yeah.
earlier this year.
This is my big. Also, Troye Sivan. Noah Kahan and Troye Sivan were fans of them before they blew up.
I was fan of
Okay,
Olivia
but
before
everyone
she
says that
blew
about
up.
Troye Sivan.
Troye Sivan. I watched his YouTube channels back in the day in 2016 when he was a YouTuber.
Yeah, but like he got millions of. I remember listening to his music in like 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
was
I
that
don't
one
think I can
song
give
he
you
had?
that one,
Youth.
Katie.
Youth. Yeah.
What by Troye Sivan?
Yeah. I like
Tripping on
it.
skies, hipping water.
That is yours, tripping on skies.
That'll take me back to like
Oh,
right in
I
the
know that
school
song.
bus.
Yeah. That was good.
You guys listen
That's a good
to
one.
Rush, the new
Oh,
song?
the new one. Yeah.
Dave.
Have you seen the music video?
No, I haven't. Is it
Oh
good?
gosh, they're crazy. Yeah.
I really
album
like his
cover's a
lyrics,
little
baby.
crazy.
They're crazy.
Okay.
We're not gonna watch that on this podcast.
Question. What do you think will do better for Olivia? Partnering with Crumble or this thing with Noah Kahan?
Noah Kahan.
Noah Kahan.
Yeah,
She's
probably.
tapping into his fan base and
And Crumble's just like it's like a side quest. I feel like she's not
Yeah.
even benefiting from
who
it.
do
It's
you-
Crumble benefiting
Yeah, do
from
you think
it.
Crundle...
Crumble?
Sorry.
Crumble.
Crumble. Yeah, do you think they probably reached out to
Turning into
her?
Katie
Probably.
Standish.
Well then. Yeah, I think Crumble reached out to Olivia.
I
for
do
that.
think I think it's a good... I think they mixed
Also,
well.
I don't think that's the cookie she would make. I think if it was like they would ask
I
her
don't know.
to
I feel like it was
make a cookie.
very her looking. Like it was very
Or
branded.
It's
the
very
colors.
branded. It's branded well, but yeah.
It's not something she would eat, I think.
I don't think it's something... I don't know why. I don't like that it's a sandwich, personally.
Yeah,
Like,
it is
just make
kinda
it a
weird.
cookie.
sandwich.
Well,
It's
there's
like two cookies, and then it's like...
something in the
Have
middle.
you guys ever eaten? I used to get crumble
read it.
every single week.
I've
and I'm
never
telling you,
had
the
crumble.
sandwich
Go on.
ones are great.
The Guts cookie is made up of 2 chilled purple vanilla
my
cookies
gosh.
sandwiched around layers of triple berry jam and light vanilla buttercream, rolled in colorful star-studded sprinkles, topped with the star cutout.
As someone who has spent over a year reading the crumbled cookie descriptions and then taste testing them, I can tell you that one is good. Just the
Oh,
cold,
really?
the cold cookie. It's almost like
I do like
cookie,
the
yeah.
chilled cookies.
almost like an ice cream like sandwich and the vanilla buttercream and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Well, I'm gonna try it.
You're gonna go
I
to
know.
where
I
you're
wish
gonna
you-
go to wherever she's having a
Go
concert.
to her
Or
concert.
I'm from Madison, Wisconsin, but her concert's in Milwaukee.
Are you gonna be there when she's there?
No, but I would so drive to Milwaukee to go to Crumble. Like I'm like that
Yeah.
big of a fan. I would go,
okay.
especially if it's all week. Like if I'm not going on spring break, what am I gonna do that week?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'll be at Crumble every day. Just
You'll have to
kidding.
send us a video.
Send us a video over video.
Oh yeah, I will.
I want to
will.
know.
We can add it to the pod.
I will say that I got the
It's just a clip
email.
of you eating a cookie.
I got the marketing email for the collab, and you're right. Now that I think about it, I was like, I didn't really get a reaction. I mean, it's just like, yeah, it makes sense. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're like, that's so unexpected or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
She's branded very teenage, and I wonder how that's gonna evolve when she's like.
As she gets older.
Yeah.
You think she's gonna go Miley Cyrus?
I hope not. I mean, no, I don't. I love Miley
So
Cyrus,
Miley
but like, I don't see Olivia doing that.
Yeah.
I don't think she will.
She's very like hot topic right now, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like that kind of like,
very
just,
Have you seen
angsty
Yeah.
teen.
The what's it called? The TikToks where it's like she has the Disney knees, but it works for her.
Or
kind
everyone's
of
like,
thing.
she's like Tori Vega.
Yes,
Yeah.
people are saying she does give that.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I love her.
I don't know. Do people actually like, I don't know. It's like, it's always been very obvious to me that she's like, it's just branded that way, but she's not like actually that way as like a person or
You mean
like
she's
think-
branded that way?
like Taylor
think this-
Swift and like her like heartbreak albums or whatever, like that I believe is like, okay, she was like heartbroken or like she, you know,
No, I think she
depressed.
was. No,
But
she
I feel
was.
like Olivia's like, it's all like an act. I feel like.
I think it's more her.
I think it is her.
What I think more of as an act is when JoJo was still wearing bows. Like JoJo Siwa. Like she
I
was
still
We
don't
can do a
know
whole
what
episode on JoJo Siwa.
I still don't know
Let's
what
get her on the
JoJo Siwa
podcast.
does.
well, she's a
Let's do a
singer,
JoJo Siwa.
dancer.
Do you know Dance Moms?
Oh, she's a dance mom.
That's
girl?
where she
Yeah,
started
that's
from.
where she
yeah.
started.
I thought that was
And
Maggie
then she started
Ziegler.
singing.
That is Maggie Ziegler.
Maggie?
Maddie.
Maddie.
Maddie. Did you say Maggie?
You said
No,
Maggie.
I thought you said Maggie.
No.
Maddie.
Standish 2.0.
I love Dance Moms. Oh my god, I was a Dance Moms fan. Like growing
No,
up,
I
like
hate
I
that
watched it
show.
live.
I don't like that stuff.
like that stuff.
Like
No,
it's like hard
that
drugs or something.
No, but like I was like their age watching it. Like I watched it I didn't watch it for the mom drama. I watched it for their dancing.
Oh no, my mom watched it for the drama.
What is it? TikTok that like the what she said? Me and my mom watched it for the drama. I can't even judge because when I was little, me and my mom used to watch Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with Guy Fieri.
I used to watch
Wait, what's that?
I don't know what that is.
What's that?
What?
I'm interested.
With Guy Fieri, with like the spiky hair.
Yeah, I know
who
Guy
that
Fieri
yeah.
is.
He would go. That's like how he got famous.
Yeah,
He
this
would-
is like what he's known for.
he would
What would he do?
go
Most
to
famous
like
for the hair.
random like restaurants and stuff around the country and like watch how they like make it or whatever, like hidden gems type place.
He would be in the kitchen
Yeah,
with
yeah,
them,
yeah.
and then he would go out and
I never
try
watched
it.
that, but I know.
And you'd like get sample every step of the
Yeah.
process or whatever. What was I saying before this?
I don't know. You're about to make fun of Derrick, so it's probably good.
No, but before that, even before that. Oh, what is the TikTok sound of like the next on the pyramid?
That's good.
Anyways,
Okay, we will do
Jameson.
some Jameson Irish whiskey.
The stupid leap year.
You're still mad about this.
St. Patrick's Day was supposed to be on a Saturday. Now, because of the leap year, it's moved to Sunday. I cold plunge on Sunday.
Days are just a suggestion, okay? You can't let a calendar control your life.
Yeah.
You can't let a calendar control
Calendar.
Days are just suggestions, right?
I cold plunge on Sunday. That's it. We could do St. Patrick's Eve on Saturday. Jay, I solved it. I don't work on Saturday, right?
That looks like it would. The lighting looks like it would be a Super Bowl commercial. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're right.
I like it.
It wasn't though. Yeah, so basically they're just having this whole St. Patrick's Day Eve, and it's featuring the guys from SNL that do like the weekend update anchor stuff.
Yeah, I like SNL, so I'm a fan of that aspect. But I also, the first thing when I found out St. Patrick's Day was on a Sunday, I got really upset because I'll be like, I don't know. It was just
You'll
like
be what?
driving back from Florida. Driving.
Yeah.
So it was just disappointing to see that it was on a Sunday. But I like the.
I thought it was
spinning
always on a Saturday. I thought it was like like Thanksgiving or whatever. I thought it was like
I don't know.
It does change every year, doesn't it? Or
I
does
thought
not?
it
like St.
did.
Patrick's Day is never on a Tuesday.
I feel like it
always
might
on
be.
Saturday.
Really?
I don't know.
I didn't know rules
No,
of this
I
stuff.
know it changes because, like, I remember being on spring break one time and it was like, oh, my friend's mom's, it was like her birthday and St. Patrick's Day, and it was like, that never happened. or
I thought it was
something.
on.
I don't know.
What the heck is
Sorry.
that?
That was my foot.
Like tapping my fingers against my leg. There's like a dog in here or something.
Well, do you guys think you'll celebrate on Saturday then, St. Patrick's Day?
I didn't realize people celebrated St. Patrick's Day. I mean,
What?
In Chicago, they have that whole Green River
Well,
thing?
yeah, but I didn't. But like,
if you want to be
I
in
didn't-
Chicago, you gotta celebrate.
But I didn't realize Indianians did anything for St. Patrick's Day. Like I remember
Indianians?
my family once went to a restaurant. I got like a green milkshake, but that's
Muldoons and
it.
caramel.
Yeah,
That's called-
yeah.
Well, people just party and
Shamrock Shake.
Oh, that makes sense. So, like, are people going out picking 4-leaf clovers and stuff? all
What's the
weekend?
Japanese name for a
Wait,
Shamrock
dude.
Shake?
I love Shamrock
yeah.
Shakes.
Oh God!
I know, I would get one. I haven't had
In
one.
high school.
I hope the
No,
camera
you
was
know
on
what
her for that one day.
you know what
I love Shamrock
love?
Shake.
No, but you know what I
got so
love?
excited.
What?
The brownie batter donut Valentine's Day Dunkin'. Have you ever had it?
No, I've never
I think
had it.
that- Oh my god, it's amazing. I only
it
had it
like-
once this year. I think
Ever
it's
had
done.
Green
But-
River like soda?
No.
Like the soda Green River? Only certain restaurants have. This place in my hometown has it. It's so good. It's like a Sprite. It's not like Mountain Dew, but it's like a dark green. It's like Sprite, but just like very. It tastes like candy. It's probably horrible for you, but
Yeah.
what was I gonna say? Have you guys seen? Remember we didn't we watch the Grimace shake video?
Yes,
where,
and they
people-
did it with. Oh, I should have put that in.
People
I
are
did
doing
see
that
I
with the
forgot about that.
Shamrock
People
Shake
were
now.
talking about that.
Or they're like Irish.
We'll
or
have to see
something.
how it goes as like it gets closer.
Yeah,
to
I've
see if it
only
gets
seen
as
like
popular.
one. I saw one, and I was like, "This is gonna go big." But
I've
then it never.
seen- I saw
it-
one,
it
too.
didn't-
It's probably the
it didn't
same
go
one.
big.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe it flopped.
But I thought it was so funny.
Maybe we should help.
He started like Irish jigging. Is that the one you're
Yeah.
talking about? Yeah.
I've
and
seen
it's like all
two.
over him. Did you see it?
don't
He's not on
think
TikTok,
So.
he
I'm not
just
on
said.
TikTok. No, I need to get on TikTok. I feel like
Yeah, if you want to be an advertiser.
I know.
I want Derek to make TikToks. I feel like that would be so funny.
What do you want me to do?
The anime
Whatever,
TikToks?
just like record yourself.
You
like,
want me to do anime?
No, you would do the day of my life videos.
Or like what I eat in a day.
What I eat in a day.
Derek
How I
would-
work out.
Wait, no.
You know
The
what?
75 hard
Derek
challenge.
would be the
like
guy
that stuff.
ironing his bed sheets. Like
Honestly,
get ready with me, like,
honestly, I
Interesting.
would. I make my bed every morning.
Get ready with me is a life of a RA. Today I'm
Oh yeah, you would do that.
I just record myself busting kids for drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go viral.
Comment below if you wanted me to start a TikTok.
yeah. There's a bar crawl in Bloomington for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, really?
Just fun fact.
I
Derek
won't
said
be
no
here.
one celebrates.
Well,
That's what
I
I
didn't
was-
say no one celebrates, but like
He didn't know people celebrate.
I didn't know
People
like
celebrate.
I know people like party and stuff, but I didn't know like the average Joe like just
They
Oh, I'm
randomly
sure
just
Joe will
drink.
be
You just
celebrating.
like
Yeah.
wear green and yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
so you get pinched. You know that?
Well, I knew
Oh,
that.
I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, that would be such a big. It's not St. Patrick's Day, Derek, and I'm wearing green underpants for your information.
People would always say
Yeah.
that, and I was like, it doesn't count.
Doesn't count. It has to be visible.
Derek was asking for proof.
No thanks.
For all of us.
We're just gonna skip past this. He's such an easy target. But you remember in elementary school, teachers would be like, "Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, and absolutely no pinching will be going on." Whatever.
Wait, did you guys ever have the leprechaun? That's what St.
In
Patrick's Day-
kindergarten, when you would
Yeah.
trap the leprechaun.
Yeah. Did you ever celebrate?
No.
Yeah, I did that.
people
I
do.
did
Okay.
that.
Or,
What's trap the
or when you would go to
leprechaun?
recess, or you would make leprechaun traps, but then you would go to recess or something, and the leprechaun would mess up your entire like classroom, and you'd have to clean
but
that up.
I never, not one of my teachers, and
You went to a sad elementary school.
Yeah.
then.
my
Didn't care
my
about children.
mom's a teacher, and she said she never heard about it. Like it was a never. I wonder if it's like a regional thing or something, because I had never heard
Like
of that. Other than on
My-
TikTok.
We're all Midwest people, so.
My sister and her friend used to make leprechaun traps like all year round.
They thought they wanted to catch him while he wasn't paying attention.
Wait, what is a leprechaun trap? Like, was it?
It was like a shoebox.
No, they would make a like
Crazy ones?
crazy ones, yeah.
Like
We always
leprechaun
did
bear traps.
shoeboxes.
No, like, and then my mom or like me would like pretend we were the leprechaun and like mess it up and stuff.
That's sweet.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
I used to set
That's
up my
so funny.
DS to try to record Santa Claus. No, the battery would always die.
Shoot.
I was always the kid getting in trouble for telling other kids that Santa didn't exist.
Derek.
Like I was that kid. I
You know, that makes a lot of sense,
I was in daycare, and the lady had
That
to pull me
young?
aside. Yeah, yes, that young.
That was so easy.
I literally, the
I feel
daycare lady had to pull me aside. She was like, "Can you just stop?" And I was like, "Okay." Like I was so annoyed with the other
your
kids.
mom
I'm pretty
tell
sure
you?
I believe till like 5th grade.
Whoa, way too long. Way too long.
That's
Write in the comments below what's the appropriate age to stop believing in Santa Claus.
first grade.
I feel like mine was.
don't
It
even
was
know.
for a while, but it was not like that.
I'm pretty
late.
sure my 5th grade teacher like told me.
Yeah, because she was like, "This is going on." She's
You, like, cry or something?
like,
No,
"This is
I didn't
enough."
cry, but like I think that was the first time like
You were like, damn.
I like actually knew.
That's funny. Okay.
Sorry, I just liked the Christmas spirit as a kid.
Yeah, it's special.
No, my kids
Not
are giving
for
me credit
Derek.
for their presents. No,
I feel like
don't.
Derek would like not do Santa
I'm
for
not.
his
No,
kid.
I'm not telling my kids about. No, like
You're not gonna
That's
like.
so sad.
How is that sad?
Because it makes it
Like, I'm
magical
yeah,
buying
you can be
for
like,
them.
I'm not
My
lying to
sister
my
says
kids.
too.
Exactly.
No.
Like
What?
I'm buying the presents. Like why?
But-
I don't need to tell you about this fat dude who's
It's
going
just,
down
like,
a chimney.
so
How does a
innocent.
fat dude go through a chimney?
It's just the innocence of it.
How does a
And,
fat
Yeah.
dude fit through a chimney? And also, my family members lived in a house. Like I was the type of kid who was like, okay, I have friends who live in apartment buildings. My
Yeah.
family members live in a house without a chimney. I'm like, already this doesn't make any sense. This
Yeah,
doesn't
like
track.
my fireplace has a screen. But
Yeah, so I was like, already this
I'm pretty
doesn't
sure
track.
my parents just told me, oh, he just walks through the front door.
Yeah, I don't think I was asking questions.
I questioned my mom about that, and she said that he has a big loop of keys to open everyone's door.
Okay. No, I was like, Mom, just tell me the truth. Is Santa real? She was like, no. I was like, okay. Literally, this was like kindergarten, first grade.
That's so
It's like
sad.
that TikTok. Derrick knew who he was from a very young age. No, I think your future wife will change your mind, Derrick. I really do.
I don't know.
She'll say, no, but it's really good. You're like, you're right, baby. Let me put on these boots real quick.
It's just fun.
Would you dress up as Santa for your kids?
I
He'd
like
do
if it were
anything
like
for
a
his
school,
wife.
like I do anything for my wife. But if it were like a school thing and like, yeah, we need parents to dress up as Santa, I'm like, okay, sure. But my kids, first of all, my kid's gonna recognize me. I don't care what kind of mask or how fat I get. My kid's gonna recognize it's me.
I think it's weird. I don't like that when people. My dad never like dressed up as Santa. Do people do that?
My
Like, dress up
grandfather
as Santa?
did.
And
For
like
us.
and then what? He just comes in and he's like, "Hey guys."
Yeah, I didn't believe it though. I didn't think he was my grandpa. I thought it
I
was
get
Santa.
the mall. I get the mall thing, like sitting on his lap.
No, I
That's
don't want to.
creepier.
I want to sit on some crusty.
Yeah.
Well, you
strange
gotta
dude's
tell him.
lap.
Well, you gotta tell him
No,
what you want.
No, I do not. I tell my parents.
And
what
the
I-
pictures are funny of me as a kid, like falling.
Right.
Yeah.
The Easter bunny ones, my brother.
Me
It's
too.
like
That's
it's like all
terrifying.
me and my cousins just like chilling with the thing. My brother's like,
Yeah.
just like,
See, those are like iconic.
yeah,
I want those with my
worth
kids.
every penny. See, that's the type of stuff that like, okay, Santa like pictures are still around, but like, there for all the other holidays, there's no more malls. Like that's kind of
Yeah.
gone.
That's so sad.
And if you do, it's like $40 or like something crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no more Easter egg hunts. I haven't heard of one of those in a while. I haven't heard of trunk or treat in a while.
My mom still
People
does
still do
Easter egg
Easter
hunts
egg
for
hunts.
me
We're
and my
not-
siblings.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
not participating
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh, I haven't heard.
I love Easter egg hunts. They're fun.
My
Now I
dad
feel like
and
I
uncles-
was left out of childhood. I think I did one,
Yeah.
maybe 2 Easter egg hunts.
That's-
Yeah, what
Really?
would you
Did your
do?
neighborhood do an Easter egg hunt?
No.
Oh.
Heck no.
My church would do one.
Yeah, I did trunk or treat at the church. But I again like I
Trunk or
didn't
treat,
like
all this
candy, so
stuff.
I didn't do Halloween. I did Halloween
Because
for
no
like
one
1 or
trusts
2
anyone
years.
anymore to go to houses.
Yeah,
And
but-
sit on laps in malls.
Oh my gosh! Don't even get me started on Halloween. No, my neighborhood used to be packed, full to the brim. People would drive from all across the town just to come to our neighborhood, and now it's like dead. Like there's like a few houses on the block,
My neighborhood had good candy.
and like we have like full size candy bars, and we'd have like this year we had like 5 boxes left over. Like at the end of the
Dang.
night, like by like 8 o'clock, we were giving out like 3 full size candy bars to each kid.
I think it also depends on weather. If like people aren't even motivated if it's cold out now. I feel like when we were kids, it was like it could be snowing, we would go.
Yeah.
It's the parents
Maybe.
that are
Yeah,
like,
that
oh,
are
we don't want to
saying
go.
overprotective.
You don't want to go outside. It's cold. out
Right,
there.
right.
It's like, no,
and
like,
then the parents
No,
just
you're
sit back with
so
Pinot
freaking
Grigio.
lazy.
Do you
Like, do
remember-
it for your kid.
the how dramatic it would be when you were told to put a coat over your costume.
Yeah. Or like
Oh
long
my
sleeves
gosh.
under. Yeah.
All of this for nothing. You'd be like,
I was not covering out my
excuse
fake muscles.
Why is that? Like,
Yeah.
that is so real.
You would dress up as a superhero every year. With
No,
fake
I dressed up as
muscles.
a ninja every single year.
I was a ninja one year.
Really?
Yeah. I was also Batman twice.
Yeah.
I was
No,
Batwoman.
did you guys do homemade costumes or
Heck no.
store-bought or
Store-bought.
both?
Store bought.
My
I was a
brother,
big homemade guy.
my brother was Mountain Dew and did a homemade costume.
There's like an iconic picture of me as like a pizza man, like a pizza baker.
A pizza delivery? Oh.
No,
You
just
look like
a
you would
person.
do homemade costumes.
Well, it was too much. It was screw you, Caroline.
Yeah.
My
You don't get that vibe.
Resourceful.
it was my mom. She would
No,
make me.
no, not in a bad way. Even like just like in a
Don't say
creative.
not even a bad way.
No, you just like like crafty. Like they would be like good. They wouldn't be like stupid. They would be like good ones,
I mean,
like
they
creative
were-
ones.
I don't regret it because I mean they're funny to look back on now, but it's just like I remember like I would every year I'd like sit down with my as I got older I would do like store-bought ones. It was mostly when I was younger. But I remember every year I'd like sit down or like be in the car with her. She's like, what are you going to be for Halloween this year? And I would like name stuff and then she'd like think of like ways. My mom's very crafty like that. Like
Yeah.
goes, she like is a teacher, like decorates her whole room and like does all that stuff. So I think it's fun for her. And so therefore it was kind of forced on me. But yeah.
Why is the podcast guy looking at us? Just lurking.
Oh, he is lurking. It's 4:30.
Because he probably thinks the next person isn't one of us.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So someone wave him and tell him it's us.
You're good.
Well, we're about to have an intermission between our podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Are we done? We don't have to talk about the last one. It's fine.
Yeah, we might have to. I don't think we're having enough time.
Anyways, more about Halloween. I would do like multiple like things. Like we would go like camping and stuff, and like the campground would have like trick or treat and like all this stuff, whatever. And so for the homemade costumes, like often I would have like some type of like makeup or like something like that, and I would every time we would go trick or treating, I would have to like do my makeup again. It was like that's the only downside of like a homemade costume.
Yeah, we have enough time now. He moved
we
it back.
do?
He moved it
pushed
back
to
to
five.
5,
Pushed
so
to
we're
5.
actually good on time.
Okay.
Speaking of haunted houses, I just spoiled my topic. But
Speaking of haunted houses,
Speaking of haunted houses, let's talk
no
about
one
haunted
was
houses.
speaking of them, but okay.
Speaking of campgrounds, I went on like a very scary haunted house. I got on like we were at like Yogi Bear Campground.
OMG love.
Wait, it's real?
And yeah.
Yeah.
And I got on like a
Which-
haunted hayride or whatever to what?
Which one? Like, do you know? Like, do you remember?
It was
like, the
Wisconsin, I think.
Oh,
Somewhere in
okay.
Wisconsin. And then we got on like a hayride and went to this abandoned location, and it was
Probably the Dells.
probably. And we went to this abandoned location, and the haunted house was in there. Terrifying. I cried the entire time for my mom. We had to do the emergency evacuation, and
Who are you with?
my dad and my younger sister, who were laughing the entire time at me.
Yeah, no, when I was like, I'm pretty sure.
Poor Katie. How old
I
were
don't even
you?
want to tell my
Too
story.
old for
Please, no,
Yeah,
tell
I'm pretty
us.
sure
Well,
I was like in
tell us.
high school and like my entire friend group drove like 40 minutes to a haunted house and I had like my mom come pick me up. I wouldn't go in because the people in front, but you know those people that are scary when you're in line, they scare you.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle that. But then I did. But then I think the next year I went through like one that was like outside, like in like a cornfield, and I did it. I
Okay,
was
that's
fine.
good.
Okay.
I was like 6th grade, and my
Yeah.
sister was 3.
Wait, hold on.
My
I just
sister was
remembered
3 years
something.
younger than me, so that was pretty humiliating.
I would never
What?
do haunted house. Okay, so I would never do haunted house or anything like that, but I would always do like if I went to a pumpkin patch, if I went camping or whatever, I would always do the haunted hayride. And so at the same campground that I would do the like trick or treat at, they had a haunted hayride and like go like back in like the acres, like in the woods and stuff or whatever. And they had something called the Teen Club, which was like the older kids or whatever, and they would like they had like traditions, which it was honestly really cool. Like I joined it when I was like 12 or something, and like on like Halloween night or something.
Isn't that more tween?
Yeah, but I mean, but I remember seeing like the 12-year-olds being like, "Holy crap, dude, they're so cool!" Like that dude's got a mustache or whatever.
12-year-olds?
But you know, when I'm like 8 or something, and they would like TP people's like campers and stuff,
my
whatever.
God.
And then like the younger kids would have to clean it up the next day. Anyways, so we would go. We all like me, my whole family, like everyone went on the haunted hayride because like all the kids wanted to go, but like the younger cousins were scared, and so everyone went. The whole thing was packed, like aunts, uncles, everything. And so the team,
It's just your entire family on this hayride.
basically that's what I'm saying is my entire family on the hayride. And so the teen club would do the haunted trail or whatever like that.
They'd be the scary people.
Yeah, they'd be the scary people. So instead of going trick-or-treating for them, they got their kicks of like scaring people or whatever. And so keep in mind it's in the woods or whatever. And it's like it's October, so it's like rainy and like all this stuff or whatever. And so there was this she was a teen and we were going through the hayride and like people like pop out from behind a tree and like have a chainsaw and or like whatever. There was this girl that like was supposed to like run down or like run up to the thing and like go like rah, like occasionally like people would like grab the trailer and like shake it or whatever. But she slipped in the mud. she came running down the hill, like slipped in the mud or like tripped over a branch or something and broke her leg.
Wait, the scary person?
The teenager. And so she's like,
funny.
rah! And then we just watch her like,
Just like screaming in pain.
and then she was like, oh, oh, like just like starts crying or whatever. And like everyone's like, oh my God, like scary or whatever. And then like the like, wow, she's a really good actor. And the trailer keeps on driving. And there's only like 10 kids in like the teen club.
Yeah.
And it's like a long like like it's like a big loop over like, you know, probably at least an acre or whatever. So it's like there's only like one scary person, because there was like someone on the trailer that was like telling like a fake story about like how like this is where the dead people are buried or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like so it'd be all quiet or whatever, you're like get used to not being scared, and then boom, someone would pop out. So she was like, why is that? And then the adults were like, stop the trailer. And so she was like best or whatever. All the grown-ups had to like get off whatever, and they had to bring her on the trailer and ride her back with us. And so
funny.
she's sitting there like in her makeup. And I remember
Such a
my
random
cousin
story for this podcast in February.
my younger cousin was still scared of her, like would not like sit next to her.
That is funny.
Oh my God. That is like such. If like we didn't bring this up today, I probably would have never remembered. Like I would have.
Yeah.
That would have just been gone from my memory.
See, guys, that's the joy of As on Air. That's
Wait,
what we're
did you
here
know
for.
that when you remember something, you're remembering the last time you remembered it? Isn't that crazy?
Huh?
That was really weird.
I've heard that, but
I mean, I'm not a scientist, so I can't confirm.
I don't know how true that is. Because like when I tell that story now, I'm like thinking back to like that
Like
time.
being there,
Yeah.
trying to picture
yeah,
yourself
yeah.
there. I agree. But apparently last
You know what scares me? Deja vu. That
like
like
all the
really
time.
creeps me out. Like I'll like have like a mini panic attack.
Yeah.
Why? You think it's
It's
stuck in a time
freaky.
loop?
Yeah, or like something like
I didn't even think of that. That's what I'm thinking about next time.
I will just, I don't know. Especially when it's like a conversation or something, and like you're like talking to someone, and then they say something, and it's like, I knew you were gonna say that, and then like the conversation keeps going, and like secretly you're just freaking out. I sound insane. This does not happen.
yes.
Like, it probably happens at least.
No, but I tell the person, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm having deja vu, and then they look at me, and then I'm like, okay.
Yeah, sometimes I tell them, and then I regret it because they're like,
They're like,
yeah. Anyways, we're very off topic.
yeah, we have,
Yeah, this podcast was
we have one more topic left.
all over the place.
Comment below your funniest haunted house story.
Wait, guys, we should do next year ad club. We should go to what's it
A
called?
haunted house.
No, we should go to
God.
Indie Screen Park.
I will not be attending.
I'm
I'm
terrified
sorry.
of that.
Think about
Why
how
not?
funny that would be for content, though.
Right?
That
Have
would be-
Sydney there with like one of those like green cameras or whatever, and it's just like me, like.
Who was the girl who got scared that night?
Wait, what?
Did
You
we tell
cannot
you?
drop names on the podcast.
It
You have
will
to bleep
blur.
the
It
name.
will beep it
Yeah,
out.
bleep the
Okay.
name.
Don't bleep the name. Just bleep all of this. All of this. All of this.
Okay. Anyways, we're going to Indie Screen Park.
I think
Wait,
we
I
should
want
do
to
a
know. You
haunted
can't leave it
house.
out. We'll cut this out, but I want to know what happened.
Cut.
Oh,
There. So that'll help you editing. My arms are up.
you like
Okay, back
Okay.
to ads.
Welcome back.
Sorry for the
There's a little tangent there.
Okay, so this is Urban Outfitters celebration for Black History Month, and it's your own expression. Okay, let's just watch it and then talk about it. It's like back to the 70s, like roller skating.
Free expression hasn't always felt free, but creativity cannot exist without equity. So here's to change. In the spaces that heal us, with the people that fuel us, and to the styles that make us feel alive. It's a call for us to evolve, free from the status quo, to find the life we hope to know. One of sweet neo-soul and clothes made for us, by us, and trends that we get to break. It's a passing look to our past, our future promise to keep making the world shake.
I dislike it.
I don't know. The voiceover, her like voice was just, I don't know what, something was off.
I like it, but I don't like it.
I know, I
the
don't
idea
hate
is there. It's just I feel like
I don't know. I feel like it's very loose. Like roller skating, what does that have to do with black people? I'm sorry.
Well, no.
Okay.
that correlation definitely not.
I have an
Sierra-
explanation for it.
No, this is the real
yeah,
one.
read it.
Okay, yeah. So Sierra Yates, senior integrated brand marketer manager at Urban Outfitters, says that the campaign borrows inspiration from soul nights held at roller rinks that offered black people a way to freely express themselves from the music they listened to the clothes they wore. So it's like back to the 70s, like roller skating. So that's probably why we don't get it.
Yeah.
But also, sorry,
But if we
Urban
don't get
Outfitters,
it-
Urban Outfitters is for us,
It's
not
for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the other thing, but
My mom was huge into like the roller skating, like whatever. She said that it was like the coolest, like it was the place to be in high school or whatever. And she said that it was the one place, not that she grew up in like a segregated time or whatever, but it's like, you know, she said like that was the one place where it was like everyone came together, like regardless of like skin color or whatever, like everyone would come and like roller skate together or whatever.
in the 70s?
I don't know.
No,
when
your
she was
mom
alive.
wouldn't have
She
been.
was-
Yeah, probably not.
Alive in the 70s.
80s?
Would have
But-
been late 70s or 80s.
I think it was
would
like
probably be your mom's
80s, mid 80s or something. But I think this is completely. It's such a good concept, but it's totally missed. Like
Yeah.
I watched that with the idea of like, okay, I don't know that this is about Black history, and I wouldn't have got it. Like
Yeah,
I
I
just did not
agree.
pick
True.
it up.
But the only thing is the fact that everyone in there is black. But other than that, I wouldn't have like. What's the correlation to the actual?
like, I didn't even notice that.
Like, what's the
either.
brand or anything? And
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The idea was there because, like, I think a roller rink could have been something cool they could have done.
Yeah.
It just
Or it
didn't
definitely
feel.
fits like roller skating vibes,
with
like
urban. I agree because that's what I was thinking about while watching. I was like, I bet they sell this clothes and stuff, and I'm like, this is urban clothes, and this is the
like it
aesthetic
had
of
an
a roller
Urban
rink.
Outfitters aesthetic, and I felt like
Yeah.
the clothes looked like they were sold from Urban Outfitters,
Yeah.
and it looked like people who would shop at Urban Outfitters.
Yeah.
But
And they
did
would
look
go to the
kinda
rink with
bland.
it, but it was
Yeah.
just like the vibe of the actual commercial. Just missed it, the mark.
The rink.
Yeah,
They
that's
go
what they
to the
call it.
rink.
I know everything. It kind of reminded me of like Stranger Things, like when you're watching Stranger Things and they're like at the rink or something.
Yeah. Well, Stranger Things was in the 80s. Or set in the 80s, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
70s, 80s.
They were-
Same thing.
They were big.
maybe roller skating will come back.
Well, when I was in
don't
elementary
know.
school, we
Yeah,
had
it'll
roller
be
skating
like-
every Friday. Like
Really?
night, yeah.
I went to roller skating. A bunch
It'll
as a
take
kid.
like one TikTok of like when you see your boyfriend roller skate and you gives you the
Oh, the
ick or
ick.
whatever, and it's like then it's over.
done.
Nothing
No,
is
I
fun
like-
anymore. No fun allowed.
I feel like around my neighborhood, like people roller skate.
Really?
Not a lot of people. Man, when I'm pretty sure
That's
like
out of
middle
the
school and high
simulation.
school.
I mean, Usher
People-
roller skated during
not
the
roller
Super Bowl.
skate,
That is
rollerblades.
true.
Rollerblade. I
Rollerblade.
hate rollerbladers, especially on campus.
Yeah.
They come through, shoot, shoot, like you're like you think you're getting attacked or something. Like a skateboard, you can like, okay, there's a skateboarder coming up on my right.
Yeah.
It's like a rollerblade is like, you're like, where is it coming from? Go, phew.
Ad club roller skating night.
Is there a?
These are
rink we can go
horrible
to?
ideas. These sound like
No,
scary ideas.
my idea is great.
I think we should do a haunted house.
Yes.
Not Indie Scream Park.
Okay.
Haunted
let's do a
house
haunted house
in
then.
roller
I
skates.
can't.
Are we making an
You're like
advertising haunted
trying
house?
to run.
Maybe we should.
Are
Maybe
we
that should be
making a haunted house?
We make it ourselves.
Yeah, and then invite other people
Okay,
from
I would
campus
do
to
that.
come.
I would.
Oh,
I like that.
that would be crazy.
I like that
We're
idea.
not
What?
actors though. We need
Yeah,
the
what?
acting club
I
to
was
do
I'm gonna have to
this.
put
No,
on
I
that
was in a
scary
haunted house.
makeup. I'm gonna like trip
I'll
and
be in
break
a
my
haunted
leg.
house. I was in a haunted
There's a
house.
lot of like liability with that. Isn't
We're
there?
all
That would
on
never get
rolling
approved.
roller
No,
skates here.
Yeah.
people do it all the time. The fraternities have done it.
Yeah, the fraternities
Well,
do
yeah,
it.
that
but
sounds
because they have their own
safe.
property and their own.
Okay, let's buy our own property.
Duh. I still think we should all do parkour together, or go paintballing.
I want to see certain members do parkour. Yeah. Paintballing. Let's do paintballing.
No, paintballing's scary.
Paintballing's
Caroline,
fun, too.
you shut down every single idea I have, everything I want to do.
The only time
Every
I did
single thing I want to do.
paintballing was freshman year of high school.
People get bruises.
It was for team bonding for my basketball team. So I was a freshman. So, like, obviously the upperclassmen pick on the freshmen there. So worst time to go paintballing. And so I was literally, like, petrified. I was, like, hiding between everything that I could find. And then at one point, I literally got shot and I was, like, dead. And I was like, oh, my God, that hurt. Like, you know.
No,
and
like,
so
it's scary.
I was,
Oh my
like,
God,
walking.
that
So I was, like, still hiding because I was, like, people would still shoot you even if you were, like, dead.
Yeah.
And, a senior came up next to me, and I was like right next to me, and she's like, "Give me all your bullets." And I was like, "Okay." I literally just like
You
gave her
got mugged.
and I was out. I was so scared. But now I'm like, I want to go back since I've experienced it once. And I'm also no
Now
longer
you
the
want to
big freshman.
get your revenge.
I do think that'd be more fun than laser tag.
Yeah.
I guess we did do.
We did laser tag last year.
But, yeah.
It was a good time, but
It's also been a
but
while
I
since
think
we've gone
people
bowling
would-
too.
yeah, I don't like bowling though.
Yeah, it's kind of.
So it's just more boring to me.
Or bowling, I feel like is a lot harder with that many people. Like paintball, you can all do it almost at the same time.
Right. Yeah.
Bowling, you're more like
Same with
In
segregated.
bowling, after like the first like 3 like rolls or whatever, it's
like,
just like
okay,
everyone.
okay.
It's just like congregation, like just chatting while like, oh, Derrick, your turn's up or whatever.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
Derek's forced out of the
So
conversation. No one's even no one's even watching
By the
him.
time I get back, I don't know what's going on.
They've changed topics. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
put in the comments,
like-
paintball or haunted house. Those are only 2 options. And if you don't vote, then we're doing both of them.
No. Okay. That's the episode.
I feel like it would be cool if roller places like still existed.
I agree.
Like there's no
They do.
that's
there's
what
no
they're saying
place
on
like
TikTok.
that
There's no
anymore.
third place. Like
right.
it's the
It's
third
just
place is our
bars.
phone. Oh,
Oh,
What'd you say?
like
bars. Like
Wait, what
bars
happened
have you
versus
versus
seen those
coffee
TikToks
shops.
where it's like
Coffee shops are huge.
home and then work and then
Where's the other place?
yeah,
It's like
it was like
the
now
theory
it's our
that you
phones.
need to have like a third place in society.
Yeah.
You need like a third place where you can go and like hang out and like in order to have like a happy society and not like you shouldn't have to like spend a lot of money to go there or whatever. I mean, a business is a business. Like you gotta, you know, you can't just open up a hangout spot and not buy it.
We should all go down to the garage in Indianapolis.
Garage?
Yeah, the food spot, and then right next to it is Pins.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It's in Indianapolis.
That'd be like
You
an
wanna
exec trip.
Hey, as long as I get to go.
What's garage?
I'll show you. We'll tell you later.
Yeah, let's take a trip
Okay.
to Derrick's garage. Like, let's just take a break from like booking buses and stuff
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
really
for
worried
now.
about it. Even think about that.
Actually, our bus driver was really nice.
Our bus driver was
We should
very
just
nice.
get him next.
Thank you for watching. This has been Ads on Air. I'm Katie.
I'm Caroline.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Derrick. If you're wondering why the camera's so weird today, it's because I've been doing it. So
So who does it better, Alex or Derrick? Alex typically does it. Derrick did it today.
I feel like mine's more fun and sporadic with personality. Alex is more uniform.
I do.
With mine, you don't know what you're getting. You don't know if you're going to look at who's speaking. You're
Like,
going to look at
Katie
something
starts
right
talking, it's on me. Something like that. I always try my best to like make sure it's rotating throughout. Oh God, that's what I've looked like this whole time. I always try my best to like make sure it's like rotating throughout or whatever at the beginning. Oh, that doesn't look right with Derrick right there. But usually like by halfway through the podcast, I've gotten too involved in the conversation and it's just like stuck on one person for like 10 minutes.
Well,
I feel like Derrick was moving around the entire time.
I was
Yeah,
trying
that's a good
to.
sign. That's good.
yeah, you were like very like.
I know,
Yeah,
but I was like
you're like-
literally.
The whole podcast is probably, you can probably just hear that.
And I feel like when it was on me, you could see me like
Wait,
doing
did you
the
stop recording?
Put it on me. Put it on me. Derek's like, all right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.